We'll do it live.
Ah, yeah, jeez.
Yeah,
Let's
jeez.
talk about obnoxious gum chewing.
Great.
And I was at the gym the other day, and there's like behind where all the dumbbells are. There's there's all the treadmills and the ellipticals and all that shit. And there was this like middle-aged like what's the word like desperate housewives kind of woman, like
Yeah.
doing her like
Yeah.
doing her like fast walk while listening to shit.
Tan.
Yeah, way too tan.
Yeah.
But she was chewing gum, smacking it. But then she would like take it between her teeth, and she would do these fast pops, and it would be like.
Wait.
Gypsy did not like that.
It was the same.
Wait. I can do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No!
Except take that and turn it into a machine gun.
Man, she had learned a great trick.
And it
then,
was just
I
like
guess.
this weird fucking twitch. I was over there like trying to pump iron,
Yeah.
and it's like my eyes twitching.
I've heard about chewing gum during working out. Like, it helps with something. I don't remember what it is, but
Saliva production.
Helps with your
something with
enamel on
breathing
your
better.
teeth.
Something
Maybe it kind of like forces you to breathe through your nose more, because I know like when you're running, aren't you supposed to inhale through your nose and out through your mouth for some reason?
You're always supposed to breathe through your nose and out your mouth.
Why is that?
Because they said to.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
said
the way
to.
it's just the way your system works.
Yeah.
I don't know the logistics on
Bro
this.
science, bro.
It's the aerobic theory.
I wonder if it's really just a gimmick to make you pay attention to your breathing, you know? Because when you're doing that, you're kind of like, as you run, you're like, you know, you're paying more. You're doing deep breaths instead of just going, which is kind of the tendency when you're running. You know, it's. But if you're doing the nose and mouth thing, then you're.
Let's ask Wim Hof. Let's ask him.
Yeah,
Who?
the science behind working
Wim
out-
Hof.
The science behind working out is like 90% gimmicks. It's just like,
It's like just get out there and move, and it will work.
yeah, basically. Speaking of gimmicks, here's my own idea. Earlier, I was eating chicken wings, and I had one that was way too large. It looked like a chicken leg, that big and fat. And I took one bite. That was good.
No.
Took another deep bite.
No.
Looked down,
Blood.
and that shit wasn't cooked.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's disgusting. You can't eat the rest of that either.
No, of course not.
Oh, damn.
I spit that out. And I was thinking, like, after I had that long drive back when I forgot the laptop
again.
again, I could, like, maybe drinking bourbon would, like, kill that salmonella. It may not be in my stomach.
I've heard alcohol
Bro
kills
science.
everything.
Bro
Bro
science.
science.
Bro
Let's
science.
do it.
That's what Brian says. He's like, he gets a cold. And what he does is takes off all of his clothes and drinks a bunch of whiskey and then just lays down on the bed under the covers.
Doesn't he do that every night?
Maybe.
He's just always got a little something just coming on. Just got to come on.
His colds are the same duration as most everyone else's too, so I don't know. It lasts days just like everyone else's, so maybe it's not really doing him any good. Maybe it's a placebo.
Bro science.
It probably makes you feel better in the meantime.
Placebo.
Yeah. You
Placebo.
you don't feel as bad.
Oh, there you go. Placebo. Can
That's
dig
what
it.
we call your whiskey to cure salmonella. Salmonella.
Salmonella.
What the fuck?
So many great titles for this show right
That's
now.
what you get from eating uncooked Sam Squatch meat.
Salmonella.
I hate myself.
You all right there, big guy?
Yeah, this stuff was in the heated camper all afternoon, and it's
Oh.
kind of warm.
Nice
Ugh.
warm
It's a little
whiskey.
warm.
Yeah.
I looked for ice here, but
Just think like sake. Just
No,
think
yeah,
think of
This
it like
house.
sake. Yeah.
Gross.
actually, we had sake a little while ago when we watched What was it that we watched?
37 Assassins.
Rambo?
Or
No, 13
13 Assassins. Yeah.
And
That's right.
we got, I guess we just got the cheap shit because it was really, really
Yeah.
bad.
I
All
still
of us
have
were
mine.
just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I still have mine at home.
Yeah. We've had our sake fix for forever, probably.
If we do it again, I'm still using the same bottle that I have.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
probably, I would think about getting better stuff and maybe heating it.
Or maybe just not sake.
Maybe
Yeah.
just get a Japanese beer.
Yeah.
It basically tastes like
Ichiban.
Bud Light anyways.
What is it? I've had it once, but it was hot, and so I don't really. And it was many years ago. I don't remember exactly. Doesn't it kind of taste like a vodka?
It's well,
yeah.
the bad stuff. Yeah, it tastes like really bad cheap vodka.
Yeah.
Which I
No
can't tell the difference. Like all vodka, all liquor tastes bad to me. It's just there's some I
Yeah.
can handle more than others.
Yeah, that's probably how everyone feels. Except for, I don't get how people sip. I do not understand how anybody
You
enjoys
have
the
to
taste.
develop. You have to develop. it.
Yeah.
But why?
Bourbon? Yeah, I learned how to
This
sip
is good
bourbon
stuff.
and
No,
taste it.
thanks.
It's really
I
good.
don't.
Bullet bourbon.
I can
You just
smell it
take-
from here. I
you
don't
t-
want it.
You take a sip of it, you let it sit in your mouth.
No.
Mm.
You get all the taste in it.
No, just give me
Yeah.
a shot
Get
of
all the
Fireball
taste.
so I
Yeah.
can pretend that it's not liquor for a second and try to swallow it as fast as I can.
That sounds
99 bananas is good for that.
Yeah, I guess.
99 bananas, like it just tastes great.
awful. That sounds
Does not taste
awful.
good.
I think it tastes great. I mean, I wouldn't drink it all night, but I've taken shots of it, and it did not do, didn't do the thing like liquor always does. Like
I imagine it's banana flavor.
It is.
yeah.
I drank
Yeah.
it on this
Tastes great.
podcast.
Oh, did
I had
you?
one of those mini bottles. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it doesn't go down like a liquor does. I think it tastes very banana-y.
Yeah, but it still goes down like a liquor.
I don't know. I felt like it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
the burn is still there, but not the I don't know, the fumes. I guess it doesn't. I don't know.
Slippery like a banana peel.
Yeah, it just slides right down.
Goes down easy like a banana.
I know one person that can sip on whiskey on the rocks.
What? Who?
Elon Musk.
God,
sipping whiskey and smoking weed on YouTube.
God.
We're not ready for this yet. We
Yeah, I
haven't-
know. It's just I'm look. That's my gift of choice today. Is
Can we see that?
yeah. I'm working on it.
Lunch.
Yeah. Jeez.
Wow.
he looks
He
like
didn't
a-
even inhale. Look, if you watch, he doesn't even inhale. And I was thinking, like, I wonder if that's just like a tactic. Like in the last second, he's like, maybe this isn't such a great idea, and like just kind of.
Because he's acting like he's never done it
Dude, if
before,
you're
but
not-
he's
well-
done it.
I'm sure he's done
Loads
it,
of
but if
times.
you're not used to whatever weed Joe Rogan's
Yeah.
probably smoking, and
It's probably It's probably
Mixed with tobacco.
yeah, I know that will fuck you up.
Mhm.
Mixing it with tobacco makes it hit harder. Is been my
is that right?
experience.
I think it's just wrapped in tobacco leaves, but I guess
Yeah,
that's
it's
enough.
okay.
Yeah.
You take a cigar, you cut it open, you take
Mhm.
out the filler, and then you fill the inside with the weed,
Yeah.
and you back up. But no, don't do that shit.
From Joe Rogan.
Yeah, don't take a blood from Joe. Not when you have like 10 million people.
Watch.
Don't do that. My name is Nathan Eckel. I'm currently fighting salmonella.
You're on the front lines of salmonella.
Mine's the salmonella battle. Becca Penland, how are you?
I'm great. This week I was having some shoulder problems, so I went to get a massage. And word to the wise, don't ever get a deep tissue massage right before you have like a 12-hour shift because you feel like you got hit by a truck. It's terrible, but
Really?
it does for you in the long run.
That's what they tell you.
Yeah.
This will be good in the long run. I know it hurts like hell, but
It really
Come back.
does.
It's good for you. It doesn't feel like it. Oh no, it's good.
Oh yeah, we have guarantee. You like it's good.
Dave, I'm going to need you to stop stalling me here because you know it's coming.
Ah,
I've been bugging Dave all day telling him I had a question for him. So I'm getting the massage, and I think about a conversation a couple days ago where Dave was telling me how he was on a cruise and he had gotten a deep tissue massage as well. When you got this massage, did they use anything to
Toys.
lubricate the motion of their hands on your body.
Oh hell no!
They didn't. They
And they
didn't
was just
use
grinding
any
and
lotion or oil or
I think that's
anything.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was. I mean, we didn't even get a deep tissue, but when me and Tiffany went last year, they rubbed us down with all the oils and shit, but it wasn't the deep
If
tissue.
they did, I don't remember.
I mean, I was like slimy when I left.
Remember, it fucking hurt, man.
I think you do remember. And I think that you've tried really hard to fight I'm a man that's never used lotion once. It's never touched me in my life.
That's
I
it.
feel like maybe there has been some lotion that touched you
I
at
don't-
some point.
I don't think so. And why would they use?
Not
Wouldn't
even
they use
having
oil?
Fernando massage it into your glutes.
Glutes. Fernando. It's not Fernando anymore. He was in transition.
It's Fernandina.
It's Fernice. You call her Fern.
Where are you going with this oil thing? Though?
I just wanted to
She wanted
get
to see
Dave
me
to
get-
admit
I
that
thought-
he had lotion on him.
Oh, see, I thought you were like,
Well, this
was
dude.
this normal? Like you had been
Yeah.
molested with an oil, like full body massage.
No,
And
I know
wanted
what
to
I'm
hear-
getting
I
myself
wanted to hear
into.
that story.
Did they oil you up or no?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
And
okay.
I will say this, if you're wanting to get into that side of the discussion about massages, I've gotten 4 now from 4 different women who've all been older than me. Just ladies. Just
ladies.
your average
ladies.
run-of-the-mill ladies.
Just good old ladies.
Yeah.
And with each
Strong
one in
hands.
progression,
Just look
they've
at
gotten
them,
a
know
little
they're
bit
ladies.
closer to a spot that they probably shouldn't. Every
Oh.
single time, it's just a little closer.
You
And
know,
it's
like
4
keep-
different
are
people
they
that probably
keeping
don't know
notes?
each other.
They're keeping notes.
They don't
know
each
They're
other.
working you towards something.
Unless they have some kind of weird.
No, they're on LinkedIn.
Wait, these four different ladies just sit around and talk about.
No, they
How-
don't. They can't. There's
No,
way.
it's just like it's just like the Catholic Church. You know, they're grooming you. You know, they're all kind of like it's not just one person that's getting you prepared. They have to that way you don't suspect just one person. You're like, oh well, this whole thing is normal. Okay, and then they're on LinkedIn and they're sending their messages back and forth. And they're like, okay, Becca. Okay, we just had Becca Penland for the first time. She's about a level 4 already. And then the second one, you know, they're like, okay, she's coming to me. I got the appointment. I think I can get her to 6 or 7, and she does. You know, they relay back and forth, and you're ready for penetration. They have. You've come a long way.
Another thing this last one did that I thought was a little weird was at one point she took my hair out of my ponytail without saying a word.
Ooh,
Is that weird?
That-
Is that normal?
that's
She just took
that's-
the thing out. She didn't say a word. She just took the thing out and she
That's-
massaged my face.
That's
Well,
very.
That's the first
I
time
mean,
I've ever had that.
that makes sense.
Oh, to
because that
release
is gonna
tension
be
from
like,
your face,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Gonna be
Yeah,
tightening on
but
your
when you
scalp.
say something,
You'd think that, yeah, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna undo your ponytail now, or something, because they might pull your hair accidentally or something. You know, at least let you know.
it felt so sensual. The
Yeah.
way she did it.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess I'm about level 9 now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Let the next
Hey
lady
guys, Becca's at level 9.
Yeah.
She let me undo her ponytail.
I didn't say anything either.
Yeah.
She just let it happen.
She didn't question a thing about it.
She kind of seemed like she liked it.
That's right. I did it as sensual as I could. What's that Pretender song? What's that? I don't know.
I don't know. I was just say like they had just the right Enya song playing to get that mood.
No, I'm thinking of.
Enigma.
Yeah.
Oh, Enigma.
Return to Innocence.
Yeah.
How perfect.
So I read this article and I thought about reading it on the podcast, but it's too much of a story and it just goes too long. But I can give you the gist of it. This was in the New York Times, and this just made me think of it. Where basically it was a woman who's like 30, and she had a Tinder date with some dude that was like 24,
Mm-hmm.
and she was going through the whole, their evening and how weird it was, but also just amazing and really, really cool how he asked for consent for everything. So it was like, can I kiss you? Yes. Can I put my hand here? Yes. Going into the bedroom, can I take off your sweater? Yes.
Sweater.
Can I take off this other shirt? Yes. Yeah, at some point he's like, can I unclasp your bra? Do I have permission for that?
Well, that's
Oh
hot.
my
She's
God.
like, yeah, she's like, at this point, you have blanket permission. And it kind of goes to this whole thing where it sounds so fucking weird and awkward, the whole thing. And it goes through, it ends up being okay. They have another date where she asks for permission for something, and he's like, no, you're not supposed to ask. Only I ask. and he's like, because I'm the one with the power here, kind of thing.
Oh.
Which then she went into this tangent of, hey, I'm a powerful woman. How dare you say that? But
Tell him, sister.
the whole thing, well, the title of the thing was like, I gave you permission for sex, but I didn't give you permission to ghost me. So basically, after 2 Tinder dates, what's your definition of ghosting?
No,
Is
I'm
it like
just
sounding?
disgusted
Curious.
by this whole thing.
Well, basically, she was like, wow, he was amazingly sensitive to me. And this is, think about today's society, how much this really applies. She's like, he was so sensitive, and he cared about all of my feelings when we were together, and he really just wanted to make sure I was okay with everything. And then after having sex twice, he never talked to me again and completely ignored me after that. So it's like, wow, he acted like he was so caring, but in reality, he did not give a fuck.
Right.
And it was just like, this is a state of Western society. It's just everybody's fucking crazy.
Yeah. You're on Tinder. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I mean, how many successful relationships come out of Tinder?
487.
That's not. There you go. That's a very small percentage. Thank you, Dave.
Website Tinder tracker.
These two are still going just fine.
He doesn't have the app on his phone, but he likes to track it for some reason. It's very odd.
App is in development. It's in development.
That's right.
It's
I'm
talking to Elon
I'm,
about
I'm
it.
still waiting for my token for the API.
Yes. Got a blockchain going in on that.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Getting all up in that.
Patrick Everett, how do you feel about blockchain?
Great.
You're
yeah.
all into it.
Yeah, I'm all into it. Mine it. Buy it. Yeah, invest in it.
Getting them cats.
No, I don't have the cats. There was another one that I did that's weird little animals. And I got a few, and they're just sitting there.
Boy, I'm confused.
I was gonna say Becca has a
Yeah.
look on her face like
So-
we started talking and
They've turned these into like games. where
These
you-
what? These small animals? What are you talking about?
It's blockchain
I can't
with
wait.
these animals that you can hatch and then
Wait, you gotta tell her
Yeah. What is blockchain? I'm out of the loop too.
like a weird, crazy encryption thing.
I thought it has something to do with
It's
digital money. Yeah, cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency, but it's like really encryption, and they're using it for more than just
Like I'll sell you this cryptocurrency, but in order to use it, you have to raise this kitten to like a Digimon or
yeah,
like a
Ethereum.
Tamagotchi. You have to complete this before you have access to the money.
like
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's-
just got into it and just
It's
for,
worth
like,
so
when
much
it first started.
Ethereum.
Yeah,
So that's basically like mining. That is what
that is their version of mining.
You have to put work. It's a way of
Yes.
artificially requiring work to get it.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and you can give them
That's
outfits
really
and
weird.
stuff, and then you can sell them because people want that animal because of how rare it is or
That
something
is
like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
And they call those the zero gen.
yeah,
Gen zero.
yeah. And I got a
Kin.
couple of just sitting there.
Yeah.
What are their names?
I don't know because I just started it up. I was like, oh, this seems kind of cool.
Wait, where are they? On your phone? On your computer?
It's on the internet.
They're just
Okay.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them
And
are
you
worth
can sell
hundreds
them.
of thousands
yeah,
of dollars.
And you can, once you sell them, you can convert it, put it on
Imagine-
your wallet.
You know, remember the little Digimons? The little,
Yeah. Tamagotchi. Yeah.
Imagine that was worth 100 and something
I
thousand.
mean,
What about
those.
Tamagotchis?
Yeah, Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchis,
Little
Digimons.
Pokemons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
well,
you know,
they
you
have
can't
Digimon
see it
too.
or touch it or feel it in any way.
So is it like so like what are the chances? Is this like playing the lottery? Like you're just playing a game and hoping that that this one is going to be worth a lot?
The best I remember, like, you get an egg, and it is kind of a lotto.
Okay.
Like, what you get,
Okay.
and you can trade them.
But they're all worth something, but some of them are worth more. Like Slave Girl Leia action figure.
Right.
You know, you could buy it at Walmart back in the day for like $10 or $15, but if you found a Slave Girl Leia, they were super rare. They were worth like $50 or $100.
Right.
Yeah, just like that.
Yes.
Except that you can't pick it out.
Steve Marr, how do you feel about Slave Girl Leia? I already know the answer to this.
Oh, she's great. Oh man, I love Slave Girl Leia. I mean, I don't blame Jabba for wanting to keep her on the end of a chain, man. I mean, she's hot. Imagine you look like him and you had a girl like that on a chain. Would you ever let her go?
Wouldn't you?
You'd have to like choke me out to let her go. Which
Sitting there
is
eating
what
toads all day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down with Slave Girl Leia. I never had one. A buddy of mine, I know he was always looking for one. Every time when we were like, I don't know, 13, like I'd spend the night at his house.
All men are looking for their Slave Girl Leia.
Yeah, yeah, we went to Walmart all the fucking time to find this Slave Girl Leia.
At Walmart.
That's not where I'm gonna go to look.
Yeah.
No, you got to go to the Kmart for those.
Oh, yeah. They're a little more desperate.
Find one of those. The Kmart's are just as rare as Slave Girl Leia's.
You should probably go to a nice Target. I feel
Or
a newer
A
Target.
Dollar General Market?
No,
No.
Target. Target's where you're gonna find the acceptable ones.
Save a lot. Save a lot.
Aldi. Yeah,
Pick one up.
Aldi.
they don't even have bags there.
Yeah.
Buy them in bulk at Costco.
No.
I'm in bulk.
Yeah.
Slave Girl Leia's in bulk?
Way too rare.
Yeah, good luck, yeah.
Costco University.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a bad movie quote. I don't know.
Dave's 70.
Mhm.
What's going on in your brain right now?
I mean, every time I hang around with y'all, this stuff just gets jumbled up in there.
Oh, it's us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise,
We bring you down.
no, I wouldn't say down. Jumbled up.
When you
Oh,
got here,
okay.
you just laid down in the parking
You
lot.
did. You were laying down.
Well, I thought I had time for a nap.
Yeah, you was just
Yeah.
laying down in the middle of my parking lot.
Well, he heard the great time that we had.
I did tell him that, and he was like, "On the concrete? Nah, no way."
It's I
A
mean,
snake
it's rained
crawled across
since
that too,
then. I mean,
Dave.
people walked on it.
Yeah.
You're just laying on the ground.
It's
Yeah,
rained.
that's
since,
where I'm laying.
It's rained since an hour and a half ago when I let her out. Nope,
Well, I don't feel wet.
that's good news for you.
Yeah, we'll get you to level 9 soon.
Becca knows the way.
I don't know I've just been taken the way. I don't. I couldn't.
Learn
You just gotta
firsthand.
take down Dave's ponytail there.
Yeah. Without
There's a
permission.
ponytail there.
Dave, you hiding a rat tail down your shirt?
Dave used to have a rat tail, didn't he?
You got a rat tail weave.
Man,
Wow.
big bucks.
Didn't you used to have a rat tail?
I did.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I remember like first grade, second grade, like your aunts and your grandparents and stuff. They always like, I'm gonna cut it off. Gonna cut it. They come at you with some scissors, like I'm gonna cut off your rat tail, and it was my pride and joy. I mean, it was my rat. I mean, I could take it and like almost touch my mouth with it. Actually, I think I
Was
could
it
like and touch it.
Was that your goal?
I don't know. It was just I don't know. It was something about the '80s, I guess. I don't know. Rat tails were cool.
How old were you then?
I mean, it was like kindergarten, so I was probably like, I was 5. It was like 87, 88, something like that. Yeah, rat tails, baby. Yeah, Dave was he was only like 8 or 9 at that time.
89.
88. I was graduating.
Dave, thanks you for.
For aging him.
At a young age.
So what about this fucking Elon thing? Steve-O, you wanted to talk about that?
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I listened to like 30 minutes of it,
Same.
and I just like
It's bad.
I feel like Elon is just his brain is just not working the way that obviously that normal people's does, and
Yeah.
he's just not. He doesn't go so well. Like the conversation just doesn't flow. Really, it just didn't flow, and it's just a lot of it's just Joe Rogan doing his typical. My mind is blown about everything.
Yeah.
That he always does.
I would highly suggest listening to the rest, because the first 20 minutes or so, I was like, "Oh man, this is not going good." It looked like Elon was nervous, which I know that when he's done like big presentations, he stutters a lot, and he always seems really nervous, and I think he was nervous about this. But after the first 20 or 30 minutes, it loosens up a lot, and they get real deep in the weeds on AI.
You
And
smoked a blunt.
Deep in the weeds.
he didn't even inhale it, and that was like the last 10 minutes, by the way, or maybe I don't know 15. Anyway, it was really interesting. I was afraid. I was like there's obviously a bunch of Reddit threads going about it, like, oh, Elon's gonna be on Rogan, and I had commented that I was worried that like they would go off in the weeds on AI or talk too much about Tesla, when really, obviously, what I want to hear is the space stuff. But I was really interested in this podcast. I actually listened to it again today. All the AI stuff, how concerned he is. And I don't know if you guys remember, but probably 6 months, a year ago, he spoke at this governor's meeting. It was all 50 governors from the U.S. In one place, and he was there to warn them about AI and how they really need to start thinking about implementing regulations, or get an insight committee together so that they can, we talked about this on the show, and apparently, like they got talking about that, and he said he's changed his view from this hopeful view to a fatalistic view, because
Yeah.
Right.
He basically said he quit worrying about it because it's just like, in a sense, because he figured out nobody was going to listen anyway, and whatever was going to happen was just going to happen.
Yeah.
He said, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah. And I mean, that was news to me. I thought, okay, these governors all got together to this place. Maybe they are interested and they are concerned about it and know that they need to have regulations. But according to him on the podcast last night, he hasn't seen any movement. And therefore, yeah, it's like whatever direction it's going to go, it's just because, and you may have gotten to this point, it might have been further along, but because there's going to be a tipping point where AI becomes so powerful that whatever it is, we're not going to be able to control it. And at some points, he does say it may be good and it may be bad, but it will be out of our control. And then he uses the analogy of back, early days of having cars. It took a very long time to get seatbelts mandated into cars, and the car companies, they all fought it for he said at least a decade. And that timeline is way too long for AI. If there's some harm that comes from AI and then we start to act on regulation, then it will be far too late. Because it'll take it just the way regulations go, it will take years to do anything about it. And go ahead, what were you going to say?
Have you noticed how since Elon basically he shit talked the mainstream media a couple months ago, how they have completely turned on him?
Yep.
I mean, it was like
It's continued, yeah, big time.
now, like he's being sued too. He's being sued over Tesla for stock manipulation because of what he said on Twitter. Like,
is he being sued? I know he's being investigated by the.
he is being sued.
He is being
Because
sued.
I follow a guy on Twitter that actually sued. I've just sued Tesla.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
just individuals are doing it. It's not the SEC or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who else is doing what, but I know that it's it seems like he's in a lot of deep shit, and Tesla is like close to bankruptcy. But at the same time, it's like I don't know how much any of this is actually true. It's like you can't trust anything you read
Right.
about any shit.
Yeah, it seems like so most people in media, I would assume, are fairly liberal, or at least of the mind that pot is not a big deal, especially in a state where it's legal, but they just ran with it.
Yeah, went after him on that shit.
Yeah.
Today. There is one thing that somebody said, and I didn't fact check it to be sure, but somebody made the point, like, to be a Tesla employee, you have to drug test.
Yeah.
And here we have the guy at the top smoking weed in front of millions of people.
Hypocrite.
And it's just kind of like one set of rule for the little guy, and the big guy at top can do this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the reasoning, even if you are in a state that's legal, where weed is legal, which, obviously they've got the gigafactories in Nevada, and I don't know what the laws are there, but even if it is legal to have weed, I still kind of understand why you would drug test. Maybe not necessarily for weed, but you want your workforce to be clear-minded. I get it.
I want my workforce to be doing well. Either you're doing well as an employee or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have some major fuck ups, then I'll look at you and go, "What's going on with this person?
Yeah.
Are you on drugs? Are you drunk? What's going on?"
Yeah, it's got to be like if they're doing it
like reactionary.
But the idea that you could smoke weed and then 1 week later you could still fail a test even though you don't smoke, it's just it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially in states where it's legal. It's just crazy. And medically, even people with medical shit, license to do it, even those people can still get nailed for that shit, and it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think the weed test should be removed just completely, because it stays in your system. You could, I smoked weed at a party a month ago and it's still there.
Yeah, but that's mainly the one that stays in your system.
Exactly. That's why it should be removed, because it's so it's
like you can't even test for it.
Yeah, it affects you the least. Like, it's the safest in terms of like what its effects are on you, and it stays in your so it should just be removed. It should not be anything that's tested for.
I don't know. I mean, if you smoke that Joe Rogan blunt.
And again, he didn't.
I'd be like, I can't go to that building. I'm gonna go sit over here for 2 hours.
How did they even make it here?
Yeah, that's true. But people that smoke weed more often wouldn't. I don't think would be phased. I think if I smoked that, I don't. I mean, yeah, I'd be like, whoa, this is crazy. This is really strong. But I don't think it'd be a big deal to someone that smokes all the time. But he doesn't smoke all the time, and obviously he didn't even inhale it. He either did that to kind of appease, huh?
He did it to make a gif.
I think, I was gonna say, like, I made the joke of to do it to look cool in front of Joe Rogan, but honestly, to me, and I remember I said like Elon and Trump do a lot of the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Trump-like maneuver.
Yeah,
it was to catch attention. And you say he didn't inhale, and I didn't even see. I just saw pictures from it, but I see people saying that, and that to me is that was the whole point of it, was to get all of that attention, and that's the way it goes. Like, these people that know how social media and stuff really work.
I mean, he's not promoting weed. I mean, he even said in the interview he doesn't find that it is very productive.
Yeah,
he said it's like
that before,
the reverse of coffee or something.
yeah,
like
right.
Like, there was a text thread chain being passed around from his girlfriend and some other girl saying that he is actually really big into weed, and that's why he was part of the reason why he was doing the buyout for the stocks around about 420. He was fascinated with that number.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I don't know how true it is, but yeah.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, if any of the things that we think about Elon are true, like the hardworking and he long hours, getting shit done, you almost couldn't be into weed to do what he does. Unless you're like some crazy, like, you're one rare person where you smoke weed and it energizes you. Which
that's what Scott Adams says. Like,
it energizes him.
Yeah, he smokes for the creativity and
Oh yeah, for sure. But
he does work on it and shit. Like he writes and stuff while high. That's all of his writing is done while high. So
my experience is always that if I have shit to do and I smoke weed, I have to kind of power through this hump to get out the door and go do those things. You know what I mean? Like as soon as I smoke, it's like, or I could just lay around on the couch and play some video games, but I have to power through. And then once I'm out the door, it's like, oh, it's cool. It's no problem. But it's couch glue. You know?
Okay.
I did want to point out, I don't know if we're about to move on, but Jerry sent me this article that at first glance I was like, who cares? But it's apparently the Air Force is looking into Elon's pot smoking.
what? God.
They're looking into it, and rather than read this, I can just hit play on this and let this report kind of tell. It's only 50 seconds long.
Okay.
Hit it.
Here, and I don't want to blast the audio, so.
Why is she barking?
Discipline is lacking since I'm not there. Let me go down and beat her.
She just will not stop barking.
All right. Audio.
Where is it?
Dead air, bro.
What?
Nothing's playing.
Oh, you can't hear it.
Dating
No.
for this shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Just sit here and just see how long we can we just
It's
watch
like-
Steve-O.
That was really interesting. Yeah,
Just breathe in,
that's right.
exhale.
Okay.
through-
Okay. All right. How about now? Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I missed hit a button. Okay. All right. Ready?
BBC can confirm here that the U.S. Air Force has apparently started or begun to look into Elon Musk's pot smoking during that Joe Rogan podcast we've been talking about here on air. The issue here apparently is that SpaceX, remember, where he is also CEO, is a government contractor, and marijuana use would be prohibited for those with government security clearance. So potentially here another headache due to the podcast and what you're seeing right there, guys.
Contractor.
I mean, that is a very interesting point. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. SpaceX flies Air Force payloads.
Huh.
Yeah. And yeah, at first I was real ready to just be like, Jerry, come on, man, don't worry about that. Like I was like, the Air Force and SpaceX have a really good relationship. The Air Force, I want to say it's the general. Some high-ranking official that's based here has he actually did like media rounds months ago and was talking about how the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station wants to be able to support 50 flights per year, which is would be basically to accommodate SpaceX. And they're very excited about all the stuff that SpaceX is doing and all the traffic they're bringing to this area. So I think the relationship is good, but they still, if something like this happens, they're going to be held accountable if they don't do anything. So like this actually kind of has me a little worried as far as that relationship goes, because and I don't know if it's like they would cancel their flights over this, their launches over this, or if it would just remove Elon from having top secret clearance, which I would think would be pretty important. But then again, he doesn't necessarily need to be in on it because Gwen Shotwell pretty much runs that stuff.
Well, yeah, he's not like fucking driving the rocket out to the pad. It's fucking stupid.
He knows things. He knows things, but he doesn't necessarily have to.
What's knowing things mean? It's like, oh, you smoke weed and you know things.
What kind of guy is that?
He's not flying a jet.
Yeah, yep, and I completely agree.
We need to take a quick break.
Oh.
We just want to keep the stream running, and I don't know, play some goofy shit or something.
Okay.
I'll just pause the recording, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
I have to go beat my dog.
Just go beat that. Yeah. Just beat that old hound.
Oh, okay.
This is the first time she's stopped barking in the last 30 minutes.
Really?
Oh, really? I haven't heard it at all.
Heard it whine.
I'm just worried. I'm worried about my neighbors. That's all.
Oh yeah, it is
yeah,
late. It
yeah.
is late. Yeah. Okay, so quick break.
Okay.
We can just pause this and then
Yeah.
continue it. There's a pause, right?
No, just hit stop. There you go. And you can send that to me, and then I'll know where.
Pieces.
You can send just the project to me,
Okay.
where I can see the 2 pieces and I can cut it out.
Patrick, where are you going, babe?
No.
Gypsy.
Where is it?
Oh,
Right
there it is. Sorry, I thought it was in your pocket thing.
So we don't have to play anything goofy. We just sit here and keep
No,
talking.
I got goofy. Look at this dumb motherfucker robbing this store. Drops his gun over the counter. Whoop whoop! There goes the gun. Look at, flip! Oh no! And he tries to jump. Then he's like, ah, fuck it! I can't do it! Oh no! She's got the gun! Oh no!
I saw one time where a cop was standing in a convenience store just drinking coffee to the side, and the dude just walks in and points the gun at the catch. Like the cop's like 3 feet away, right here.
What?
The guy walks in and points the gun, and the cop's just like, like, what the fuck? And he pulls out his gun and takes the dude down. But so funny, he was right in front of him. Well, that's the thing. I mean, these people, you do that, you're generally pretty stupid.
Wait, I'm trying to see what's on the computer screen because she's watching something on there. Yeah, it's probably too small.
She has the
to be
gun
honest.
by the barrel, doesn't she? Did
Yeah.
she pick
Oh yeah, yeah.
it by the barrel?
Looks like the
and,
clip shot out.
and she's pointing the gun at
Yeah.
herself as she's holding it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, like the clip popped out. Boink! There it goes. I guess that's the clip because like now when and at the end,
Yeah.
like you could see, and like you could see through the handle.
Yeah.
Did you get the money, man?
Nah, bro, that bitch, man, she like knows some martial arts, man.
Fuck is a store? There's like nothing in there already.
They're sold out, man. They're totally sold. Everything must go.
It's like an eBay store.
Yeah.
It's just like bring your stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
really,
there's
what
like
is it?
nothing out front. You just see that thing. There, it looks like there's hardly anything in their glass case.
It could be like a car rental place
Yeah.
because there ain't shit in there.
Those are done with cards. They don't really do cash.
Give me all the keys.
Yeah. I want this rental car.
I'm gonna take all of them.
And I'm going across state lines. To
And he does a flying sidekick to open the door.
It's gotta do it with style, man. You gotta get style points.
see. I want to see that again. Oops. Oh.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
Yeah, he's
fuck.
like, oh, better jump, because his fucking pants are down too fucking low. That's what it was. Like he's like, oh, gotta jump. Oh, I can't lift my leg up over because my pants are around my knees. What a fucking idiot. Here, let's look at some other shit that I have saved. Look at this decapitated wasp that's like looking for its head, trying to get its head.
Wow. That is
He's
fucked
like,
up.
wait, what's going on? Wait, hold on. Wait, I better go to the hospital. And he picks up his head and goes.
That's crazy.
It's like he's trying to feed himself right there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my head's gone. Oh shit, I better go somewhere.
Where his head is?
It's like, oh, here it is. Just try to shove that back on.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Surgical precision. Oh, look at this guy. Fucking dropping water on these flames. Watch this. Ooh, pull back. Oh, dump. And then bam, right on it.
Nice. That's some maneuvering.
Yeah. Laser precision.
Okay, I'm gonna hit record.
All right.
Was this on the stream at all?
This is on the stream. Yeah, I kept the stream going.
Oh, okay, cool. We need to put a yeah.
We're gonna put Dave's beard in that.
Huh?
that
There
break.
you go. Yeah, put Dave's beard in the middle there.
Okay.
It's about
I'll
time
do
people
that.
hear that again.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's been a while.
Dave's beard.
That dog's been taken care of, if you know what I mean.
Good.
Cut its head off.
First of all, it's her. Cut her head off. No. I just took care of it.
What did you do?
I took her outside.
Oh. You left her out there?
Yeah, I just let her go.
She's gonna be chilling over there. She's gonna be chilling over there at the pilot here in a minute.
No,
Stuck her
she'll
in the
make it
trunk of
about
your
5
car.
feet and trip and not be able to get up.
Or you like that one movie? Get out of here! Nobody likes you.
What
Did you
movie
do
is
that?
that?
I forgot what movie
That
that
old
was.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Nobody wants you here. Skit, and kid kicks the dog.
I don't know.
Oh, is that? Oh, it's like Air Bud, and he like puts a pudding cup.
I
on
don't
the
think
ground.
it was Air Bud.
Well, there's
was
something
an older
similar
movie.
to that.
Homeward Bound.
No, nobody kicks anybody in Homeward Bound.
Boneward Hound.
Oh, I'm thinking of Harry and the Hendersons.
They were kicking.
Where have we gone?
Bigfoot.
Listen, it was so good. Boneward Hound.
Funny.
Dave, I can't believe you let that one slip through your fingers.
Yeah, man. Time for us to shine.
Right into Steve-O's waiting hand.
So anyway, all that is to say, I bought $10 more in Tesla stock today because because it tanked.
Yeah.
Man, I need
Well,
to
it
get-
wasn't that bad,
7%.
but it went down. It went down some more
I
today
need to get
for
in there. I
sure.
need to buy Tesla. I need to buy Nike.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, I was thinking about buying Nike
Yeah.
because people ain't gonna give a shit in 3 weeks.
Nope.
God damn. I mean, it's like, look, if you really care about Nike, like if you want to be mad about Nike, how about the conditions of the people that make their shoes?
Yes.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Like a
about
real thing. Like, come on. Like, I'm not outraged about it, but I'm not pretending to be outraged about the current thing. I don't give a shit, and I don't think you should either. Like, he was the first guy to take a knee, right? Isn't that what it was? They signed,
that. That was
Yeah.
his thing. Yeah.
and now we're mad about like. So
No, it's because Nike chose him for that very reason.
oh, that's right, courage. Yeah.
Yeah, it says like take a stand for what you believe in, no matter what it takes, or
I mean,
whatever. Is
No, it was way stupider than that.
Yeah.
The quote on it.
But I'm loving all the memes that have been coming
Yeah,
out
Oh,
about
it's,
it.
yeah, it's great.
I mean, Nike is only down 20 cents today,
Oh.
and I'm up 29.28, so it don't make no difference to me.
I need to get that shit.
It's
What's
$80.
you really do. Oh, and before you do,
what
you
we do.
must. You let me know. Don't just sign up for Stash. Any of you guys, if you don't, you've already got it, Patrick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to sign up for it, let me know so I can send you a referral link, and we both get $5.
Send it to me.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll send you the referral link. Yeah.
I prefer to stay out of this
Okay.
for now.
All right. I mean, if
Investment for your future.
I don't know if you got a savings account, but mine yields me about 2 pennies per year. And
Yeah, I got my
Stash. I mean, I am down, but if you removed Tesla from my portfolio, I would be up like 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really. Like I overall with all
Right now.
yeah, with all my shit, I'm down 10%. But with Tesla itself, I'm down like 25%. So take the 25% out, and if the math works out this way, then I think I would be 15% up on, a couple $100.
Up 5% without Tesla.
Really?
Data Defenders. That's been going up.
Data Defenders?
Yes.
What is that?
Look it up on Stash App. It's been constantly going up.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like one of the groups of
Yeah, it's
of
one of the
stocks?
groups where they invest in a bunch of different like data security companies and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just always been going up, and that's going to be the way of the future. So
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Tesla
Yeah.
lost $17 today.
yeah,
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the reason I went ahead and bought today is because it today pretty much matches the lowest point in the last year.
hmm
So I figured, well, this is probably a pretty good low point.
Their 52-week low is $252.
Which-
so they're about another $9 away from the
Yeah.
52.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm saying roughly, and so only go up from here. We're boring the listeners with stock talk, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But listeners, I highly recommend Stash. Like at first, I'm like, oh, this sounds like pretty creepy, but apparently a lot of people are into it, and it seems pretty legit.
It's like legal gambling.
It is. But if there's something that you know a lot about, I guarantee there's a company that corresponds with that knowledge that you have that you know is going to always continue to go up. Don't try to be a day trader. You know, don't try to like, oh, I'm going to buy high and sell low every day or whatever. No, just buy. That's what day traders do. They're like at the start of.
Buy low, sell high.
What'd I say? Oh yeah.
You said buy high, sell low.
Yeah, don't do that. I tell you, don't do that. But yeah, if like there's something that you feel like is worth investing in, but you don't have enough money to go to Ameritrade or E-Trade and buy full shares or whatever, you can buy $5 or $10. You can buy $1 of share.
Yeah, it's just $1 a month, man. I think it's a month.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do pay $1 a month.
Could I invest in Cher? Is she still making music?
Yeah.
Oh,
Invest
man.
in Cher.
That would be why, man. Yeah, why aren't artists? Yeah, that would be because they are corporations, right? When they get to a certain point, they become.
That would be interesting. Like I could invest in Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye knows what the fuck
He is
he's doing.
crazy, but
Yeah.
he gets
Crazy like
though.
a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Becca, you said you had some little game or something.
I do, and I think Dave has a thing. But if he,
Dave has a thing.
Yeah, I've got 2 links from Dave.
Well,
2 links.
what do y'all want to do?
if we got time for my game, we'll play it. But I want Dave to have his time in the
He
sun.
needs his 2 links played.
We've done nothing.
We can probably just do one of them.
Yeah, that's fine. Pick it. Which one you want?
That's good because everybody does want to hear
We'll
the
see
game.
the first
so.
one, and we'll see how.
All right.
Which one you want? Number 1 or number 2?
Subject A.
Subject A.
1 or 2.
That it doesn't matter. I labeled them Subject A and Subject B.
Oh.
Huh. We got subject C in that? Like
No,
human
I
centipede?
didn't mention that, did I?
I'm just
Did
making, Hey,
Did I?
We're on your side here, Dave.
jeez.
All right, here we go.
What the fuck?
What is that, a vagina
This
with
is
bees
about-
coming
No,
out
that's
of
a
it?
That's it. That's exactly what it is. A vagina with bees.
Make it through. If you guys can make it through this piece without punning it up,
Yeah.
because it's just too easy.
Okay.
You're going to be tempted to pun this. You will.
We'll see about that.
Huh.
You should have had a secret game and not said that. And see
Black hairy tongue is a legitimate condition, but it's not as scary as it looks.
It looks pretty scary.
On that, bro.
Huh? What's that? I think. Yeah. Let me see here.
A new report details the case of a 55-year-old woman whose tongue became
Can I
discolored
make
and
this go
furry
away?
looking after a car crash.
After a car crash. It's like busted blood vessels or
Who
something.
had been in a severe crash that seriously injured her legs, developed an infection that led to a surprising side effect, a black, hairy-looking tongue. According to a new case report in the New England Journal of Medicine, the woman's tongue changed color 1 week after starting 2 antibiotics to treat the infection in her legs. Meropenem in IV form and minocycline taken daily. The 55-year-old said she soon felt a bit of nausea and noticed a bad taste in her mouth.
Yeah.
According to the report, authored by 2 doctors from Washington University in St. Louis. The official diagnosis, black hairy tongue.
Oh, that's
Is it
nice.
actually hair?
No.
No, I mean, I don't know why they have to add the hairy because I mean, tongues look hairy anyway.
You just said no and yes.
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 No.
Huh.
Yes. No.
Perhaps.
Okay, so it's while this is a legit condition, and it's thankfully a harmless and fleeting one. No actual hair grows on the tongue either. Rather, the tiny bumps on the tongue's surface, called papillae, become discolored. Dead skin cells can build up there, making the papillae larger than normal. They can then trap bacteria, yeast, tobacco, food, and other substances that then stain the tongue, according to the Mayo Clinic.
That's
Yeast.
fucking
Ugh.
disgusting.
In addition to the discoloration and furry appearance, black hairy tongue might also cause bad breath,
You think?
a metallic taste, or odd sensations on your tongue if the bumps are really overgrown.
Oh.
Now, do you think though that maybe the ladies might like this a bit though? You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Really like.
Fuck
As long as they
no.
don't have to.
God.
I mean, can you imagine coming up from that with that black hair? You like that?
Hey, once you go black tongue,
Oh, dude, right.
Yeah. I knew in just a matter of seconds it'd be a hairy situation up there.
oh, come on, baby, you want that black tongue? Ah.
The condition can be associated with multiple factors, including poor oral hygiene, the use of tobacco or irritating mouthwashes, and the receipt of antibiotic agents, particularly tetracyclines.
So it's like a yeast infection on your tongue.
Kind of. How you like that? Yeah.
Ugh.
How'd you get that yeast infection on your tongue?
Well, what do you think? It's from bad oral hygiene, of course. And I broke my leg.
They blame the minocycline for this particular condition for this patient, and once she switched to the other stuff, the stuff cleared up in about a week, and instructed her to take good care of her oral hygiene.
I mean, her teeth are okay. You know, the teeth look fine. She's even got some little bit of dental work in like a bridge or I don't know what it is, but something in the back.
Well, how common is black tongue? Truly is it varies, but up to 11% of people might find their tongues looking dark and furry
That's
at some point.
pretty high number.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get black, hairy tongue if you smoke, drink a lot of coffee, tea, or alcohol. Don't take good care of your oral health or are on antibiotics.
It's like everything I do.
That's right.
Brush your tongue, kids.
Yeah.
It doesn't typically require any medical treatment.
Just write it out, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Ride that
stop
black
doing
tongue
what you're
out.
doing and make you better.
Yeah.
So you wanted somebody to say at some point, black tongues matter, I'm sure.
Listen, all puns are welcome here.
Just rub off from the carpet.
You go make it?
Yeah.
I thought you were
tongue.
there. I thought you had a hair stuck in the back of your throat.
Oh no! It was just my black tongue. That's all. Yeah,
that's
brush it.
gross.
It looks like it looks like they just have some seaweed on their tongue.
Just some seaweed.
Just
on the
some
tongue.
Tiny
seaweed.
little seaweed growing out of your
It's
tongue.
pretty disgusting. Yeah, I
that's
thought
pretty
that-
fucking gross, Dave. Why you had like your new mission is to bring gross shit to the.
Is that what you
show.
did last
You guys
week?
do this fucking shit to me all the time. Here, look at this picture, Dave. This guy, he really look at his penis.
No, that's just
No.
fun, Dave.
Yeah, it's just
This is fun. This is fun.
That's-
Watch this monkey fuck the dog's head.
This is disgusting. The other stuff is fun.
Becca's showing pictures of gigolos that don't look right all the time, but we love them.
Gigolos.
What gigolos are being
about?
shown?
Oh, that's right. They call them juggalos.
Oh.
Like, when the fuck did that happen?
Becca always coming up in here with her gigolos.
Becca's
right.
fucking gigolo.
Gigolos. They're hairy tongue gigolos.
File on her
Yeah.
Bunch of hairy tongue
We're
gigolos.
gonna see this podcast room just covered with pictures of gigolos. Just,
That's right. That's a good title.
It's
of the
just
podcast.
it's all
Hairy
Rob,
tongue
all
gigolos.
Rob Schneider. Yeah,
Rob Schneider.
Every one of them.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider in leopard print underwear.
The animal. The one where he's not a gigolo.
Well, that one I'd rather save the other one for another time. It's interesting. It might be old news by then, but you'll have to resend it to Steve-O anyways. But this way we can do a game. Because
Okay.
I mean, it's getting late. It's 11:54.
You got groceries tomorrow, don't you?
I got groceries tomorrow. I've got Forsaken to play.
Hey, he has a streaming career. He's got
Yeah,
that's way
he's
more
pursuing
important than
that.
this shit.
No,
How can you do it?
He's
You
also
spread yourself
streaming on
too
this.
I do. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
Like too
Bread
little,
thing.
too little butter
some-
on
like on
too
a
much
Vegemite
bread.
sandwich.
That's you, Dave.
That's it.
Oh, he's showing his
What?
mixer screen.
What?
Huh?
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah.
What are you
see
talking
Greg
about?
Sitting there just playing.
Yeah, what is happening?
What do you-
I don't know.
I'm just confusing everybody. Just
Oh. I'm like, wait, what?
You guys still don't know how Patrick operates.
He's a fucking psycho. I know
You don't
that.
understand it. You don't.
Like, what? I'm not showing you anything.
So many times he's done that. I'm just like, watch everybody. Like,
Oh yeah, he's showing the
Headed last week
mixer.
when he wasn't here. All right, so you guys want to play this game?
And do we have a choice?
It's
we'll
just
see once
new
we're
game.
into it whether we really want to play it.
The game is called Quick and Dirty. Yeah,
That
got
sounds
you.
like-
Got you guys
okay.
hooked.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Yep. Uh-huh.
All right, so the premise of this game is I'm going to give you like a statement category kind of thing, like a Family Feud category, and then I'm going to give a random letter, and this app is going to generate that for me. And whoever can come up with an answer that starts with that letter gets the point. And then all of us have to hold up our points on our hand until somebody gets to 5.
So wait, we
Weird
have to hold
arbitrary
this.
rule.
We just can't write it down and keep
Hold
it.
up
We
your
just-
finger.
This
Yeah.
is what
It'll
hap-
keep it's going to mess with your
Okay.
concentration, I'll
Okay.
bet.
it already did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
So as a practice round, this is
I have my 0 ready.
I don't get points because I'm reading them all. The category is terrible music.
Wait, we have to guess it right.
No, you just come up with one. There is no. This is not. That's it. This is not. There is one right answer, and it's definitely the only right answer.
No,
This is
that was a flawed game.
It was
that
flawed.
I bought at Walgreens.
Hmm.
Okay, so the category is terrible music. Whoever can come up with terrible music that starts with a C.
But it's a real song. It has to be a real song.
No, yeah, it
A
has
real
to be
song
a thing. But
That starts
Okay.
with
like,
a C.
okay, it's terrible music, and it
So I
starts
can
with
make
C.
up-
So I'd say Creed.
I'm starting to get nervous.
Oh,
Sorry,
so like a
Steve-O.
band.
Awesome fake-
Oh, I'm dreaming.
Oh,
I'm guided to another world. Time and time. Okay, yeah. Do I get a 1 for that?
Yeah. You
No,
should.
I said Creed.
If you finish that,
If you
Oh,
said
at sunrise, I fight to stay asleep. 'Cause I don't want to leave the comfort of this place.
it's really stolen it up.
Cause there's a hunger, a longing to escape from the land of live. I'm away.
Oh,
You
say
gotta
let's
wait.
go there. Get to let's go there. I want to hear.
Oh, let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there.
Oh.
Let's ask, can we stay?
yeah.
I can't go any further without having my neighbors call.
All right.
So Steve-O automatically gets 1.
No,
Yeah.
that's not true. I'm the person that gives the points out.
I call a mutiny.
I challenge you to make me put this finger down.
Give me a week or 2.
Come down here and make me put this finger down.
I'll
Okay.
tell you where you put that finger.
I'll be
That was a
waiting.
practice round anyway, so take your point and shove it up your ass. You don't have anything.
And rotate.
All right. Real talk, real game. Here it begins.
All right.
Something you lick, and the letter is. Please be a good one. It's you.
Uterus.
Undercarriage.
Uvula.
Well, fuck. That's under cheese. It's not
Uterus.
under cheese.
I mean, can anybody say that that's not correct?
I think Gene Simmons.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have like a giraffe. tongue.
Gene Simmons. I think Gene Simmons could do it.
Do you think that giraffes have long tongues because
Yes,
they have
they
long
do.
necks?
But they do have long tongues.
It goes all the way down.
They have long tongues so that they can break the branches. They wrap the tongue around it. I mean, I can show you a video. They have long tongues.
So
that's-
does anybody get a point?
I'm giving
I guess
Patrick that
that's
because he said uterus
Sweet.
first.
I don't know how you can lick the uterus. I mean, unless from the inside out, I suppose.
He's pulling up giraffe.
Some baby in there going, love me some placenta.
Oh, no. That's not what I want.
Geico.
Geico. Oh, look at these long tongues. Jesus Christ. Yes, there is no question. Long tongue giraffe. And black. It's black too, by the way. Stop looking at that.
Black
Yeah.
and hairy.
Okay.
All right, next question.
Black and hairy.
Somewhere-
Black and hairy.
Yeah. You know what it is. Somewhere you find STDs, and it starts with a D.
Dick.
Okay, so that's 1 point for Nathan.
1 point for me.
Ding dong. Oh.
All right, your next category is things that arouse women, and the letter you have to work with is V.
Vagina.
I need something more creative.
Vascular muscles. I mean,
Vascular.
or veins. Vascular health.
Than that. Vascular health arouses.
What?
Oh, you got a nice capillary
Yeah.
vein.
Take your blood pressure.
Well, wait. Let's talk about this because you know a lot of women do like muscles where you can see the veins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vascularity.
Vascular man.
Okay.
So
Well, here's what I like better. They said vagina at the same exact time, so
Yeah.
I'm going to give you guys a lightning round tiebreaker
Oh.
just for this point.
Okay. Surprising.
So this is only between Patrick and Nathan.
Okay.
Slutty name,
Slutty name. Okay.
and you get an A.
Apple.
Aerosol.
I mean,
Okay.
Adirondack.
Nope. Dave, you get a chance.
because I can't believe it. I mean, Anastasia.
Okay. Steve-O, you get a shot.
We only get
What?
one thing.
It
We
was
can only
because
say
it
one
was
thing.
just
I can't
me
say something
and
else.
him.
I'm making up the rules as
Oh
I go.
my god! You said lightning round, and then now it's not a lightning round.
No, the lightning comes at the beginning. You have to answer quickly.
What? You said it was just between me and Nathan, and now you're letting Dave and Steve-O jump in.
Areola.
anal queen.
Anal queen. Yes. Finish it, Dave, because I want to cut this out and put the music to it.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm not.
You're gonna get a point if you keep going.
17.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
You can flush.
So who got the?
You can wipe. Having the time of your life.
Oh.
So what happened with that
So
one?
did Dave get the point?
Who got the point in this two-person lightning round?
Apple first, and then
I said aerosol.
Both very sensual names, I might add.
Slutty names.
I don't know. I guess apples.
No,
You
I
were the-
reject that point. That's a terrible answer.
You're the first person to answer. That's
You,
the
you
point
can
of this
say
game.
no, but you
The
can
point-
say
First
it's
person
gotta
to
be
answer? I
it's
thought it
gotta
had to
be
be
a good
creative.
answer, though.
Yeah.
It's
mean,
the
just-
better of the two.
Then I guess Dave because
Yeah,
he.
give it to Dave
Yeah.
completely. It's got to be a good answer.
You gotta hold that finger up, Dave.
Hold it
Whole game.
All right, next.
Oh,
question.
wait! Look at how Dave flips the bird. Let's see.
Oh, he does one of these.
He does
Yeah.
the knuckle, full
like what a-
knuckle, but he's got his thumb tucked.
That's like what an obnoxious woman with the long fingernails.
It's uncomfortable.
I remember back in the 80s. Once again, when I was a kid, that was how you had to look cool. Your finger had to look cool. Like people judged you on your finger.
That looks prissy to me.
Really?
Yeah, like
Ooh,
that
dang.
versus like
Yeah,
like
well,
that. Like, that's like a dude with a
If you
big
pull it up
fucking
and you go-
fist.
Yeah.
And he's like,
yeah, it looks prissy, but you go, hear that?
turn it up. Nutsack on each side.
Wait, crank it up to 11. Yeah.
Oh, it's not good enough then. Good yeah.
It's a wreck now.
Dirtiest thing that's ever happened on this show.
I give you black tongue with my finger.
All right, next one. We got to get Steve on the board here, so everybody kind of back off and let
No.
him get.
Yeah.
What?
What is this? Everybody gets
Yeah,
a trophy?
I'm operating behind a delay here. Okay.
And I'm really trying to become better acquainted with the newer generation. So yes, everyone gets a point today. All right. Bad time for a boner, and your letter is B. I'm gonna throw in one, a bris.
Bar mitzvah.
Basketball game.
Balloon party.
Balloon party.
with there'd be lots of children around. Come over for my balloon party. Ooh, wait. I want to edit my choice. Ball pit.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
There's a snake in here.
Yeah. The rigid snake.
Experience. Dave, did you get one?
No, I didn't.
Bathhouse.
Bathhouse,
Oh.
Basketball game.
basketball game, ball. I like ball pit the most, and Dave didn't say anything. So, Steve-O, you get the point. We did it.
Wait.
Board.
Yeah.
All right. Reason we need guns. Where's Jerry when you need him?
Yeah.
Your letter is Y.
Use.
Use. To use.
Starts with a Y. Reason we need guns.
Yowza.
Shooting.
Oh man.
This is a tough one, huh? Nobody-
Yaks. What? Yaks. Yeah. So far, that's the best one. We got to kill him with something.
We gotta kill him somehow. We might as well have guns.
I mean, how else are you going to kill a yak?
I got no plan.
What is that? What does everybody else say? What'd you say, Nathan?
Ballpoint.
I haven't really said anything.
Oh. Did anybody say anything?
I said
to use. Yeah, well, that's brilliant.
no. Use.
Youth.
Like-
Children.
Youths. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I thought you were just saying to use, like that, because
With a Y?
it starts, I mean, the sound of when you say the word use, if you spelled it phonetically, it would start with a Y.
The only word that got come into my mind was yogurt. That's it. That's all I had. Yogurt.
All right. Well, I guess nobody gets a point for that round.
We just suck so bad.
All right. So
Nothing begins with Y.
a lot of things. You just can't think of them right now because we have to. Great place for sex. Starts with a G.
Garage.
I wouldn't
Giraffe.
Galloping on
That's
a
a place.
like on a horse.
Yeah, the galloping.
Yeah,
Ugh.
while galloping. Okay, I know. It doesn't work. The Grand Central Station.
Probably.
Grand Canyon.
Which canyon you talking about?
The grand one.
I'm talking about the canyon, not the cave.
Grandma's house.
Grandma's house.
Mm.
What?
Oh,
Grandma's awake.
I think that takes it.
Sleep.
Terrible.
I mean, probably doesn't matter. She's old.
Doesn't Grandma's house stink?
Got that old
Some
It
smell.
grandma-
smells very
house?
clean and medicinal.
Is
There's
that
no
the smell?
smell.
Is that the smell? Is that the old people smell? Is medicine?
Yeah, it's medicine.
So who gets it? Nathan, obviously, right?
Yeah, we're gonna give it to Nathan.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. I think this should be the last one here. Make
Okay,
it good.
fine. Quit yelling.
Nobody got to 5, but who has most? The most. You've got the most.
Yep.
All right. So the last one. This better make it count. Sexy occupation. Your letter is R.
Ring. Oh man, what is it? Ringmaster. What is it? The guy at the circus.
Yeah,
that's
ringmaster.
sexy.
Ringmaster, I mean, Republican. Hollering at Jerry right now.
Holla back, Jerry.
That's right.
Registered nurse.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's actually sexy.
Yeah,
Dave.
That Blink 182 cover.
Yeah.
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 That one.
You got that album, don't you, Dave?
What? What was the question again?
Sexy occupation.
Oh, Rosie the Riveter.
Say what now? What now?
Exactly an occupation, but I get.
What?
Riveter?
Riveter?
Riveter, yeah.
I mean, really? As
Well-
opposed to the other occupation that
You-
we just listed as
You did say Rosie the Riveter,
You
who
said
is a
You did
person.
say person. Like
Okay.
If
Riveter.
you just
They
said
both
riveter,
they both start with R's.
a big burly riveter.
They both start with R's.
Okay.
What's her name? Rudy? What's her name?
Rudy,
Rosie?
Rosie, the Riveter.
Rosie,
Rosie the Riveter. So you said
Republican.
Republican. That's pretty good. You said registered nurse.
Yep.
I guess we're giving it to
It's
Patrick.
gotta be,
Sweet.
yeah.
So 2 points
Oh,
versus 2 points.
Oh, it's a tie.
So okay, lightning
We're
round.
gonna have another quote.
Lightning
But
round
this
that
time-
everybody's
this
involved
time-
in.
This time I will probably not ask them for two.
Yeah, because it didn't go very well.
If you just have to give me something good, and then I won't.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
as many things as I can possibly
Yeah.
say.
Lightning round. Okay.
Because it's lightning.
All right. Bad place to chant USA, and your letter is W.
Washington. The
Wakanda.
state, I mean.
Wakanda.
Wakanda doesn't exist.
It does in Chicago. Look it up. It's a real place. There's a town called Wakanda. Well, say in Illinois. It's a real place, though.
I'm gonna say that those are not bad places to chant USA.
Washington State? It's
yeah,
all-
actually, yeah, maybe Washington
Every
State.
single one of them.
They're all hipsters. Don't you
Yeah.
dare be patriotic. How dare you, sir?
I'm not convinced with either of your selections.
Dave, you got something?
No, not so
Oh, here's-
Shut the fuck up, Dave. How about that? How about the place of shut the fuck up?
Well, I could come up with something. A place that you shouldn't say "Go USA." Wailing Wall.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Mic drop from Dave.
That's all right.
Occupation Republican.
Well,
What's your
what
occupation?
was the question
Baptist.
again?
Bad place to chant USA.
Oh,
With a W.
Warsaw.
Warsaw.
That's not. Well,
No, I think the Polish probably like the USA. Yeah.
Yeah.
look at the
Yeah,
colors.
they probably do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most of the people affected by our saving them are probably gone now. So the new generation probably don't give a shit.
They make good sausages.
I don't like that question.
I don't either. I hate it.
Lightning round turned more like him too. I don't know.
Turning round.
Rematch. Adult only. 13. Okay.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
This line
This is
of
good.
expertise.
When you say adult only and 13, yeah, you got me.
Okay.
All right.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Offensive word. Starts with a K.
Kike.
Verbal assault.
That was lightning.
He
I
got
mean,
to it.
it's
I can't.
very
yeah,
offensive.
very
That's the
offensive
point.
word. Yeah.
I
I'm
mean-
sorry. He's gonna have to take that.
Not that I would ever say that, especially not at the Wailing Wall. I would
Right?
definitely not say it there.
Yeah.
You got to pair up the questions. Yeah, the worst place to say an offensive thing, and you have to come up. Yeah, you got to come up with the place and the phrase. Yeah, that's good. Hey, that's a
Yeah.
well,
That's it.
I mean,
Nathan,
you can't ask me, but that's
Thank you.
that's pretty good.
You
Yeah.
won.
Thanks.
Quick and dirty.
Quick and
He's
dirty.
the
This is
winner.
gonna come back to me when I run
Yep.
for office.
He said kike.
On a podcast.
Only to say that it's an offensive thing you should never say.
Yeah, say that to Papa John.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the world we live in.
Nathan, we're gonna need you to step down as CEO of this podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, don't tempt me. Okay, I think that's definitely taken the wind out of the sails.
Oh yeah, this horse is beat dead.
Yeah, it's done been killed.
Would you like some beauty to be breathed back into this dead
Take it.
podcast?
I'll take it. Take it.
Is breathed a word?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is called. Remember, this is beautiful. Smoke weed and know things.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Got everybody's attention here.
Mm-hmm.
The burn is still there, but the fumes hit harder. If you're not used to big presentations, don't worry. Nobody is going to listen anyway. The point is not to get the attention. Don't do anything at all. I'll be there, fascinated, hoping that it ends up being okay. Damn it. Since when do the snaps have to be a joke? I don't understand.
Since last week.
Yeah. About this time last week.
I can't believe it was super
It's
funny.
pretty easy to identify. Thank
But
you.
then-
What?
I'm just gonna say.
I was gonna say.
Like he does. Like he does.
Every podcast he
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Thank you, Haywood Banks, for our theme song. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Leave a 5-star review on iTunes.
if you want to.
Give us a
No.
shout.
If you want to,
It's not
just
really an
do it.
option.
Well, clearly it is.
Just do it. I know your listeners are out there.
Give us a
Listen.
shout. We have not had a voicemail in quite some time. So give us a call. Let it ring. Let it go to voicemail. I don't know how it works. 865-316-6955. Ding.
865-316-6955.
Yeah.
This is